Hi, this is Kirsten of thinktogrowrich.com, and down in the bottom of the screen that you just saw, the top part of is that's my why right down there. That's 1/3 of my why. What is your why? Your why is the reason. Your why is the behind the scenes component and aspect. I've got 3 kids. They're a part of my why. I've got myself. I'm part of my why. I've got a wonderful partner. She's part of my why. And that is a huge driving force. That is something that is right out of the gate, the very first thing. Apparently out of the gate is my word of the day. That we want you to look at, recognize, and immediately get back to us with. Because nothing progresses without you knowing why the hell you're doing it. Why do you want to be successful? You can't be successful just to be successful. You want to take care of your neighborhood? Do you want to rebuild your church? Do you want to never allow your mom or your dad or your grandma or whomever to be in a nursing home? You always want to be able to take care of them and afford to be able to take care of them. Is your spouse or a child sick and you need money right now? You've got to be successful. You've got to make it work. Well, that's a why. Your house is falling down around your ears, but you don't want to let go of it because everybody was born and raised in that house. Okay, that's a why. That's a deep why. It's got to be deep. It's got to be gut deep. It's got to be beyond gut deep. It's got to be visceral. It's got to be in your mind, in your soul. Yes, and in your brain. That's what keeps us a little bit desperate. It's what we're a little bit desperate because of or for. It's what we really drive to overcome, to help, to fix, to make better, to support, to develop, to whatever. The why. The why. I will share my whys. I want to be able to never worry about swiping my card ever again. Been there, done that. Spent a 14-year marriage doing that. We always had money? Barely. I want to have more than enough. Enough is never having to think about and add and subtract in my head. I know it's there. Boom. To never rely on a single source of income. Not doing that ever again. It's why, as I said in the previous blog post, I'm doing what I'm doing. Why I've got a number of little things going. But also why I'm not doing it one part at a time. I'm doing it small, manageable for me, but at once, because I want it to grow at once. I want it to bloom at once. And it's not so much that can't be done. Can some single aspect be pushed a lot greater if I focus just on that? Yes, absolutely. And some people will go, well, maybe you need to do that. Well, for me, my success is all of this. So I don't want something to zoom out and be huge and and then, in a year or two focus on something else. No. I also have ADD, so I like to have different things to hop to. It keeps me fresh. But it also keeps me focused because my focus is now, these are the things that I want and these are the things that I'm working towards. That's my why. The other why is I never want my partner to ever worry about work. In the past 2 years, I can't be sick. I can't afford to be sick. How often have you heard that or felt that? I can't afford to be sick. Never again. Never again worried that she can't take time to be ill. She's had the flu twice. And you don't get over that in just a day or two. It takes a week to 2, depending on how hard it's hit you. Or anything. Heck, even she can't even make an appointment to go to. She's got to work. Work. I'm going to take care of that. I can take a day off work because you don't need the money from that job. Why? Because money's in the bank. Always have money in the bank. Big thing. And My other why is me. I didn't have spent any time with me in a marriage. I didn't lose me. I just didn't develop me. I didn't grow. I'm going to grow. And as I'm growing, I'm going to grow other people. That's my giving back. Why? I want to grow me so that I can grow others, so that as I'm growing me and being successful, somebody else is enjoying that too. In whatever their color of success is. That's what I'm doing. That's my why. I've shared my why with you. I will never again move my brats anywhere that they don't want to move to. We will never again have to rely on anybody else to support us. We will never again have to worry about getting from point A to point B, putting gas in the car, putting food on the table, keeping the lights on. Never again. That's my why. Okay. So, hit me up with an email with your why. In fact, that is how I want you to do for me. That I know you're ready for your next step is you shoot me your whys. Be detailed. Be specific. Be deep. I want to have money. Why? Why do I need money? Be specific. Can't just be barely glancing the surface. You got to dig down in there deep. Get it dug. I don't care if I've heard it 10,000 times. Everybody has a similar why. But there's one or two things in your whys. That's just for you. That's the deep. Let me know what they are. We'll continue to the next level.